Very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, it's an honour to be able to sit here and watch a man the beautiful game owes so much to, Peter, in Johan Cruyff. He has such a great influence on the world game, never mind just this team.
Truly unique in so many regards.
A hero.
Marcelo. Brandt. Metz. Disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Going through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Monaco are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Tries his luck! Piqué goes looking. He's got options out wide. He's left his man. He's had a look. Mbappe. Bonucci gets rid without sophistication. Cristiano Ronaldo. Metz are behind here despite their domination of possession. Daniel Alves. Dani Alves. It's a throw-in. Now it's Mahrez. Time to deliver. Can he score? Aimed long and direct. Breaks on here. Mbappe. He's got away. Savic. Brandt. Brandt. Got a sight of goal and a shot! They've done it! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Shoots! Oh, great save, real class.
Cruyff is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Keeper has beaten it away. Socrates plays it forward. Brandt. Brandt. Tries lifting it over. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he shoot? Tries one! And in it goes! And the comeback is complete!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drop.
And he has been fouled there. And it's Ziyech. It's on a plate! Well read, he sorted that out. Dani Alves can hoist it clear. Ziyech. Played back in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Brandt tries to stroke it through. He's had a shot! This could fall anywhere! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Mbappe boots it to safety. Monaco have a free kick. Gets his foot in there. And play for a throw. Ziyech. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. So what can they conjure from this one? Metz looking to pull clear here. It's anyone's ball. And that's been levered clear. The counter-attack is a possibility now for Monaco. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to break out here. Savic opts to play it back. Piqué. And the first half is done. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Has a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Monaco given another corner. Towering header! Really well taken goal. Monaco are level. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net.
Can he put it away? There it is!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Cristiano Ronaldo really got caught in a trap there and he just couldn't get out.
Brandt. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's got through to him. Brandt! Brandt! Back of the net! And with that goal comes comfort. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thump.
Can he finish? It's there! Right back in the game! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Brandt. Oh, that's neat. Brandt looking to get on the end of this. Gets it back. Hits one! Oh, good ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Nedved, deftly done. Chance to going for goal! Stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
De Gea deals with it effortlessly. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ziyech. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Sterling. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Chance to break. Too much on that, it's gone out. Nedved. And it's Mertens. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved lobs it in gently. And he's there to cut it out.
Mets are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Shoots! They've scored!
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they've stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant.
Messi versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
We have ourselves a real game here. Nedved is fouled.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Mertens! Oh, what a save! He had a long way to go.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Ronaldo plays it out to the wing, going through. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Chance! Nedved. One good cross, maybe the last chance. He's got the ball glued to his feet. He's got away. That intervention was very necessary.
Mets merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Mertens plays a clever pass. Dashing forward at pace. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Terrific match, universal commitment to attack, all square and rightly, no loser. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, neither side could get over the line here, perhaps.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for A match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. And already we're underway here.
Well, it's an honour to be able to sit here and watch a man the beautiful game owes so much to, Peter, in Johan Cruyff. He has such a great influence on the world game, never mind just this team.
Truly unique in so many regards.
A hero.
Messi's cross. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Benzema. Brandt. And has a pop! Goal!
Mets are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Monaco didn't expect... Looking to shoot! That is wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Koulibaly picks it up from the goal kick. And that's been won straight back. Benzema. And the counter is on. Benzema making use of the space out wide. And it's Benzema. Now it's Messi. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now it's Sterling.
They do like to defend with a few more men behind the ball now in deeper areas, and it's something they seem to be doing more and more.
Aimed long and direct. Meunier. And it's got through. Messi tries to swing it in. Up to meet it! He scores! And already they're looking to run away with it. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Mets grab a couple of goals without reply, it's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Cruyff goes up and over. Brandt. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Benzema shapes to shoot. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Cruyff. Chance to break. He's off on a marauding run. He's in!
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Brandt. Has he picked him out? Now it's Benzema. Hits one! And more, and more, and more! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! Benzema versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Great leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And it's hoisted clear. A forward pass. Sterling. Mbappe gets it back. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Neymar, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Roberto Carlos. Sterling plays it forward. And now the breakaway. Neymar going full tilt down the left. He's got away. Hits one! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward. Halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Metz, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. So off we go once more. Needed a better pass there. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos looking to break out here. Cuts it out. And it's Cruyff. Now the counter. Forward it goes. Played back in. Oh, good interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Brandt. Cruyff. Mbappe. Van Dijk does well there, alert. Away from immediate danger. Now it's Cruyff. Company was not to be moved. And out to safety. Now it's Mertens. A real chance to break. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Aimed long and direct. Mertens looking to get on the end of this. Has a swing at it! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Piqué gathers from the goal kick. Mbappe! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence.
In with a header! Really well taken goal. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
So is this the start of a comeback? And it's Ziyech. Sterling. Benzema goes looking. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's left his man. And he's there to cut it out. Played out to the right. Now it's Messi. Messi. Forward it goes. Mertens. Oh, they can break here. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe. Mbappe has a shot! He has done it! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So, the manager making the last of his changes. Monaco opting to make a double change here. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Can he score? Back of the net! 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
De Gea perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Mets take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Messi. Vidal, great. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Mets make their final change. Benzema being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Messi. Meunier looking to run onto it. Cut out in the nick of time. Tries to get it forward quickly. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. Company battles to win it back. He can get that clear. Meunier. Messi. And it's Owen. Now it's Mertens. It's Mertens! He scored! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Roberto Carlos. Vidal gets into the right position to intercept. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Mets were irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result. A comfortable win. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This place, simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Nedved. Gullit. Nedved. Marco Verratti. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's got through. Crosses it in low. Manolas can hoist it clear. Over to the left. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Metz presented with a golden opportunity here. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Oh, you could always see he was confident about that. He always looked like he was going to score.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Played out to the right, and the counter is on. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Right through the middle. Golovin. And the through ball is intercepted. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Nedved. Metz are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Now it's Owen. Owen! And he's there to cut it out. Defenders on the back foot. Golovin. Messi is desperately calling for it out wide. It's a loose ball. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Golovin, deftly done. And he just whacks it away. Cuts it out. Going through. It's come loose. There are a few waiting for it. Golovin really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He's gone for it! Cleared without complication. Gullit plays it out to the wing. A real chance to break. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Golovin.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's been taken straight back. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And he's going long. Golovin. He's left his man. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And he heaves it forward. Danger averted for now. Golovin. And now the breakaway. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Now it's Owen. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looks to clip it. Big chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Metz glad to have a one-goal lead at this point. But you have to say things could have been very different.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Metz go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So off we go once more.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Mbappe is demanding it out wide. And he's cut it out. Dashing forward at pace. Forward it goes. Golovin. Marco Verratti. Nedved. Valencia. Now it's Owen. And it's got through. He's made sure that that won't get through. It's being played forward. Chance to break. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mahrez. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, that had to be more accurate. Mahrez tried to play it through.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Can he put it away? And the ball's come out. He's looking to get there first. And that's been levered clear.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
It's over the line, and it is a corner. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Son Heung-min, Manolas gets good distance on it. Breaks on here. Mbappe going through. Hoists it high. Romagnoli knocks it away.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Has a hit! Really well taken goal. 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Mets take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
We're looking at a very different...
Has a swing at it! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
This is promising. He's got away. And he's there to hoof it away. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Owen. Barcelona could counter here. Offside? Yes, it is. Marco Verratti. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Placed. And a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Mertens comes in hard, but he's taken enough of the ball. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. And now they can launch a counter. Dinks one in. Here it comes. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Towering header. It's broken loose. Mertens pumps it into the area. And it's hoisted clear. He's had a shot. And that is the last effort of the game. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside.
He's gone for it!
Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Out for a throw. Huntelaar. Mane. Messi. Chance to break. Tries to dink it in. Son Heung-min. And it's Walker. Walker. Koulibaly goes looking. A real chance to break. Ramsey. Mbappe. Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. Well intercepted, really well tuned in. Messi. It's a brilliant interception. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Messi. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Kyle Walker. And it's Walker. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Huntelaar. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And the counter is on. Adriano. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Now it's Messi. Mane. Forward it goes. Now the counter. Played into space out wide. Going through. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi. So who's he picking out? Oh, he's found him in space. Messi. Oh, real chance. He's had a go. It's in. And Mets are in front.
Mets are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Now it's Messi. And that's been won straight back. Has a hit! He scores! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Mbappe is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. They just got caught napping.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, they can break here. Messi. Chipped through. Done very well to intervene. And it's Huntelaar. Kyle Walker. Messi floats one over, and he's whipped it in low. And now they can launch a counter. Tries to get it forward quickly. Kyle Walker. Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. And the half-time whistle goes. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And so we're off again.
Mets playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Has a swing at it! There it is!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Mets are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Mets get themselves into the lead. Huntelaar, Son Heung-min, and he's there to cut it out. Messi. Messi, out wide to the right. Now it's Messi. Corner. Manolas gets rid without sophistication. Son Heung-min with the cross. Turns and goes back. And it's Piqué. Lovely bit of skill there. And this is Messi. He's gone for it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Koulibaly. Messi. Adriano. And it's got through. Gorgeous control there. Plenty waiting in the middle. And he just whacks it away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
And he's cut it out. Could move up a gear here. Leeds are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Van Dijk. Mane. Now it's Messi. Messi plays it out to the flank. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Van Dijk gets into the right position to intercept. Nedved. Xhaka can shoot here, pings it out wide. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Looking to break out here. Adriano. Now it's Lukaku. He's through, now is he in? It's Adriano!
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Now it's Messi. And it's Messi. Messi! And that would have been game, set and match.
Messi really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Massive leap! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Mets go 2 up and into a position of real strength. TK. How about a shot? Mertens. Huntelaar. Chooses to go back. Messi. Room for a shot. Can he finish? And more and more and more. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
The final whistle. Mets a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Mets really have a team of the right chemistry, Peter, and it paid off handsomely here. You won't find any test tubes in this bunch.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here.
Has a swing at it! He's delivered all right! And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Well, from right in front of goal, looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Azpilicueta. Oh, good interception. He's had a go!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Well positioned to make that interception. Jaguares de Cordoba will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
They do prefer an element.
Can he put it away? Goal! 2-0, and they're already threatening to run riot.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Nedved, he's had a shot! They are rampant! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Azpilicueta. Defenders on the back foot. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. And the counter is on. And he's away. Big goes for goal. It's a goal. And they are right back within touch. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So is this the start of a comeback? And he heaves it forward. Well read, they've been good at that. He's gone for it! Oh, looking at that, the defence was beaten. Ziyech. Messi. Allen. Ziyech. Vidal. Over to the left. Good ball. He's left his man. Can he find a finish now? Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's got away. Going through. Big chance! Fry can hoist it clear. And it's Messi. Allen. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Yeah, he was off. Ever so slightly, but he was off.
Ziyech. Aimed long and direct. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a loose ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. With a delicate ball. Timely intervention. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Mets are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. The second half gets underway. Messi. Messi. Massive leap! Vieira gets rid without sophistication. Good delivery, but no joy.
Mets can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Vidal pings it out wide. Alan pings it in. And he just whacks it away. Here comes another cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Danger averted for now. And it's Ziyech. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Jaguares de Cordoba seem to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
He's gone for it!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Battles to win it back.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Now it's Messi. Well, they could break here. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. That intervention was very necessary. And now they can launch a counter. He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's left his man. Offside. Yep, looks it.
He may have been caught offside, but, well, Peter, from experience, defenders, I can tell you, hate those runs in behind.
Mets have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Mane. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Offside, I think? Yes, it is.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. He'll try from distance. What about it? Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, I'd like to praise a nicely constructed move and goal, but it's hard to see past the many defensive frailties on view there. It was a shambolic attempt to deal with that last attack, it really was.
Jaguares de Cordoba get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Well read, he sorted that out. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Gulam. Jota must score. Oh, he's found him in space. Mertens. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. A chance! Going through. Can he shoot? And the finish! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Mets are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Mets go 2 up and into a position of real strength. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Jota. Out to the left it goes. This is promised. Hits one! It's there! And they are cruising away.
An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
So now the difference is 3.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
The final 5 minutes. Over to the left. He's got options out wide. Cut out in the nick of time. Ziyech pushes it out wide. He's left his man. Dinks one in. Azpilicueta positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Mane. Cristiano Ronaldo hits that long. Fake shoots! In it goes! Players ecstatic. And time is up. Mets, comfortable winners. A virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. Your reflections then, Jim?
Mets certainly ran a perfect race from start to finish. Out of the blocks quickly, they got themselves in front, and they just didn't look back.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. We have already started here.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Mets are under a bit of media scrutiny right now regarding the fate of their manager.
The speculation is to be expected, Peter, but it doesn't help the dressing room, so the manager's got to hold all that together.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Jemison. Liverpool will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
They're a team from the school of hard knocks. They take no prisoners, and if it moves, they'll tackle it.
And it's Messi. Nedved. Messi. Has a pop! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and...
Great leap! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Oh, what a great leap. He had no right to get to that.
Messi dinks one in. Timely intervention. Messi looking to get on the end of this. It's broken loose.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Laporte. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Immobile. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Roberto did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Messi plays a clever pass. Vidal. And it's Lewandowski. Well weighted. Metz are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Nedved. Gets it back. Messi. Hits one! Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Metz produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football to watch, and importantly, it is a strong end product.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Lorenzo Insigne. Now it's Messi. Out wide to the right. Messi. Nedved. Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Insigne. Vidal. Making use of the space out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the finish! And that has been clubbed away. Nedved plays it out to the flank. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Vidal goes looking. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the defence can get it clear. Lorenzo Insigne. Messi. Played out to the right. Here it is now, can he score? Robertson. Aimed long and direct. Nedved. And it's Messi. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Chance! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big chance now from 12 yards. De Gea looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. He was just... And it's half-time here. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward. Halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Metz 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And we are already promptly back underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Sergio Busquets. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vidal. Cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like...
Has a hit! And it's there! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away.
Mets are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, no question now as to who is in control.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Plays it out to the wing. Going through. Lorenzo Insigne. Nedved. Oh, it's Insigne! He has done it! And still they continue with the onslaught.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now it's Nedved. It's a loose ball. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. He's left his man. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Laporte plays it forward. This could be a Liverpool counter-attack. Out to the left it goes. Here it comes. Messi hits it first time. Gets good distance on it.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
And it's Immobile. No way through there. Forward it goes. Looking to break out here. A searching ball out wide. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Messi clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's had a shot! Back of the net! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Lewandowski. Insigne positions himself well and cuts it out. Chance to break. Cristiano Ronaldo. Jemison. Now it's Nedved. Now it's Messi. Messi pushes it out wide. He's got away. He's had a look. Can he shoot? Oh, terrific save.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And a header! They've scored! And again, they pile on the misery.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
4 in the game. He is the man.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Bashelko takes the long option. Messi plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Well, they can break here. He goes long. Sergio Busquets tries to get it forward quickly. Over to the left. Insigne could try cutting inside here. Goes for goal! In it goes! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Nedved plays it out to the flank. Whipped in. And that's been levered clear. Now the counter. Ronaldo tries running with the ball at his feet. Decent looking ball. Lewandowski. That's a brilliant interception. And that will be the final act. Mets enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. What are your thoughts on today's game?